In 2026, Trinidad and Tobago is still fighting the ghosts of racism. But is it getting better? Or just changing shape? Today we're diving into the real story. It started with slavery. Spain, then Britain in 1797, brought approximately 44,000 enslaved Africans to Trinidad and Tobago. A strict color hierarchy was born: white Europeans at the top, free-coloreds in the middle, and black Africans at the bottom. Colorism began right here. Slavery ended in 1838, but the British quickly brought in over 144,000 Indian indentured workers. They used divide-and-rule tactics, keeping Africans and Indians apart, paying low wages, and spreading stereotypes. That created deep economic gaps that still echo today. By independence in 1962, politics split along ethnic lines. PNM mostly Afro-Trinidadian, UNC mostly Indo-Trinidadian. The 1970 Black Power Revolution showed that even with a black prime minister, colorism and racism were far from gone. Fast forward to 2026. These issues still exist. Colorism, ethnic tensions, and discrimination in jobs, schools, and politics have not disappeared. What has changed is the economic picture. Indo-Trinidadians are widely seen as being on top in business, retail, and many private sector areas. With Kamla Persad-Bissessar and the UNC now in government, many feel political power has shifted too. Yet claims of favoritism, workplace bias, and everyday colorism continue no matter who is in power. Carnival brings us together on the surface, but underneath, old divisions still surface. The impact is real. Lost opportunities, mental health struggles, and a country that sometimes feels divided even while singing the same soca. Young people especially are tired of being judged by skin tone or last name instead of talent. Everyday colorism still decides who gets promoted, who gets the loan, and who gets the side-eye on the street. Ethnic tensions in politics and business keep the old divide-and-rule mindset alive in 2026. No matter which party is in power, the same complaints keep coming: favoritism, unequal access, and the quiet feeling that your last name or skin tone still matters more than your ability. 400 years after slavery and indentureship, the effects are still visible in who owns what, who runs what, and who feels left behind in Trinidad and Tobago in 2026. And so the story continues. From the slave ships that docked in 1797, through the indenture lines, the protests of 1970, and into the bright lights of Port of Spain in 2026. The same quiet lines of color and ethnicity still decide who rises and who waits. This is the unfinished story of racism in Trinidad and Tobago.